Welcome to Greenland Gamers, this is Jakarasug. I am here with a new video game on the PC called Valorant. I've heard other people call it Valorant, but I think the official pronunciation is Valorant. This game is not on Steam like many of the games we play. This is actually from Riot Games, a division of Tencent. It has its own download and everything. You don't go through Steam or anything like that. It is rated teen, just like a lot of the games we play here. It's a first-person shooter. It has a slightly different mechanic than a lot of the first-person shooters that we've played in the past, and so it's kind of interesting. Before we start, let me just go into the settings here. One thing to note, like I did mention, it is rated teen, but it does have an option here for show mature content. I'm not sure if that takes it beyond the teen level or what. I've turned that off, of course, since this is a family-friendly gaming channel. Also, the explicit language filter is turned on. I've also gone in and made a few changes to the different controls, because, you know, I prefer to do it with my own controls. For example, this thumb mouse button is for changing to walk instead of the default run. I turned on the toggle for the walking and the crouching instead of just holding it in. I changed the ultimate to the middle mouse button right here instead of the normal X that it is. So anyways, just a few minor changes there just so you know as you're watching. Let's go in. There are a few different play modes. The main one for most people would be unrated. Once you've done at least one unrated game, you can go into Spike Rush, which is a shorter game than the unrated. Also, you've got the practice mode. I'm going to go ahead and go into the practice mode here temporarily. I'm just going to go to open range. The range is the practice map. Alright, so when you first get into the game, before it even lets you choose anything, it takes you through a tutorial. The tutorial character is this Sova character. There are a number of characters here that you can use. Only some of them are available when you first start the game, though you can practice with any of them at any time. If we're going into actual matches, there are only some available and you unlock them as you go. Let's go ahead and just grab anyone here, maybe Cypher. Alright, so his C move, Trapwire. Equip a Trapwire, fire, so the left click, to place a destructible and covert tripwire at a targeted location. Enemy players who cross it will be tethered, revealed, and dazed. The ability can be picked up to be redeployed. Q is a cyber cage. Instantly toss a cyber cage in front of Cypher. Activate to create a zone that blocks vision and plays an audio cue when enemies pass through it. Spy cam. Equip a spy cam. Fire to place a spy cam at the targeted location. Reuse it to take control of the camera's view, and while you're doing it, you can fire to shoot a marking dart. And that marking dart reveals the location of the player that's struck by it. Your ultimate. Instantly use on a dead enemy player and your crosshairs to reveal the location of all living enemy players. So I can see where that could be useful. Let's go ahead and bring this in here. Now, the weapon system in this game is very different from, say, a Paladins or an Overwatch or anything like that. I haven't really played Call of Duty very much, but I think it's more similar to that, possibly. Basically, as you go into each match, you can choose a weapon based on how much money you have, how many credits. And so, if you have a lot of credits, you can get the bigger guns, more expensive guns. You can have one sidearm equipped, and then one of this middle area, bigger weapon, and then one shield. Also, the abilities at the bottom, these are also bought. These little dots determine how many charges of each you can have. and in each match you only get what you buy. And you can only buy one each of these abilities unless it has a dot that indicates you can buy more. So it becomes interesting because you can't just use it and then have a cooldown and use it again like most of the games that we've played here at Greenland Gamers. You only have a total of, say, 1 or 2 of these abilities for the entire match. Thankfully, the matches are fairly short, and so you don't have to worry too much about that. But it does require a little bit of strategy to be able to pick what you need to have. So let's go ahead and just choose something here, maybe one of these. And you can see up here on the left I've now got a pistol and a sniper rifle. I can go and choose over here, grab the sheriff, and for my shield I'll take heavy shields. As far as I can tell from the description on these, it looks like the heavy shields are definitely better. There's no no disadvantage to having heavy shields over light shields. The only difference is the price. And so the only time you would ever choose light shields, for example, would be if you just don't have the credits to spare for the heavy shields. Anyways, that's use the B on the keyboard in order to get into here and to get out. So now if we take a look at this, wow, that's a very... Yeah, this right here is a very huge reticle. I mean, you can't aim worth anything with this, but if you right-click, it brings you into your scope. You can get very precise. Let's shoot that practice there, get that started. Headshots do a lot more damage than body shots. Unless, of course, you have a super high-powered sniper rifle, then it doesn't matter. If you scroll with your mouse button, you can get to your other weapons. You always have a knife equipped. That's your default. If you run out of ammo or something like that and you can't reload, you've got the knife. Also, it's a quieter weapon. Then there's your sidearm and then your main gun. This one does not have a right-click functionality, but it's extremely powerful. There we go. I hit him in the leg or thigh, possibly the hip, I don't know, the stomach. So it doesn't destroy them in one hit with this gun that's not quite as powerful as that sniper rifle. Anyways, let's try some of the abilities. Let's see. For the C ability, let's do this. It shows you where it'll stick and where the wire will go across. So you can get it to go across a few different ways. And then you've got this. If an enemy goes across it, that's when it trips it and causes them to have issues. But you can also pick it up, hit F, and you can grab it back, and then you can use it again. It looks like this can have up to 2 charges. And you can have 2 at the same time. Now, for your Q, it throws these out.
Cage triggered.
You hit F to detonate, it puts a cage there. Just hit F2 really quick and take a look at this. So you instantly send it out there, you activate it. Okay. You just put F to activate, it looks like. So that makes it so they can't see, and it provides an audio cue when they go through the area. Let's try E. That's your spy cam. By hitting E again, I am the spy cam.
Got you.
And I hit a target. I can only do one. I'm trying to click again. It's not working. But it selects a target. There.
Tagged.
Now I can get the other one. So it looks like there's just a cooldown on this as far as being able to tag people.
Got you.
And if you want to get out of there, you just hit E again. And that'll stay there, basically invisible to others, so you can see what you're looking at. Let's see, middle mouse button.
Give me a corpse.
Yeah, he said give me a corpse. He needs to have a dead body in order to be able to use his ultimate ability. In this case, it doesn't look like we've got a corpse in the practice area because, you know, they're just bots and they disappear whenever you kill them. So we can't really test that one. Let's just try one other character here. Maybe Brimstone. Let's see. His C ability is a stim beacon. Equip a stim beacon fire to toss a stim beacon in front of Brimstone. Upon landing, the stim beacon will create a field that grants players rapid fire. I'm not sure if that affects enemy combatants also, or just yourself and your teammates. It sounds grants players. It sounds like it's everybody. Q, equip an incendiary grenade launcher. Fire to launch a grenade that detonates as it comes to rest on the floor. It's a fire zone. Sky smoke. Equip a tactical map. Fire to set locations and alternate fire to confirm. It blocks vision, basically. And the ultimate is equip a tactical map and fire to launch a lingering orbital strike laser at the selected location. So let's go ahead and pull them up. That big sound there is the teleport device here. We'll go through there in a little bit. I'm going to go over here to the practice thing first. So this is a slower fire rate gun, this sniper rifle, as would be expected. So let's do this. Do the C ability.
Stim beacon down.
Yeah, that is a bit faster of a shot here. So that does increase speed. And then we've got a Q move.
Molly!
Does fire damage. Stays there for quite a while, it looks like. That's nice. E brings up a map. So say for example you do this, right or left click, and then right click to confirm it. It comes down from above, so if there's anything blocking it, like a ceiling, it will get blocked right there and just stop. Let's see. Doing down the open. And actually, I don't even have to be over here. Even if I'm in here, it has that map, and so I can just put it anywhere I want. So say out here, put that there.
Smoke's down.
Right click. Watch it come down. There it is. Same kind of thing affects the ultimate. Let's do this. This one's a little stronger though, so it does go
Open up the sky!
Yeah, that goes through ceilings even though it doesn't destroy them. That's a pretty amazing thing. I mean, if you can see the enemies on there on your map and just drop something on them, that's a lot. Alright, let's go over here. Oh, by the way, if I switch to walking, you'll notice you don't hear my footsteps anymore. That's useful in a game because people can hear you coming. But you do go slower. Okay, so the main part of this game is spike. You have to capture the spike, plant it, and then if you're on the defense side, you have to defuse the spike. So start the defuse the spike part. There's the spike. So you come up here, you hold down 4. You do have to hold it down. If you don't hold it down, it stops. So this typically has a timer on it, and it starts beeping faster once it gets closer to the time it's going to explode. If it explodes, you lose. The game is basically an offense and defense thing. If you're the defensive team, that's what you'd be doing, what I just did, the defusing part. If you're on the offense side, then you do this, you plant the spike. You basically grab the spike, it's this thing here.
Got the spike.
One person on your team grabs it. You go in and you set it in a specific place. So we got this here, you just put it down. Same thing, holding down 4. You can be shot the whole time doing this. Then, the rest of the match, you're basically defending the spike. If you defend successfully, meaning kill them all off or the time runs out, then you win that match. So either way, defense or offense, you could win. On defense, it's also if either the time runs out, if they're not able to do the spike, then that means you win. Or if you kill all of them, then you win. Basically, if the other team is completely decimated, then you win either way, offense or defense. But if people are still left at the end of the time, it depends on whether the spike was successfully planted or not. Or defused if you're defense. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Hit escape, and go here to leave match. Let's go to Unrated. And let's just start an unrated game. I've only ever played one other unrated game. Just playing around with it. Did terribly, of course, because I'm brand new to this game. I'm not all that great at aiming anyways. This game seems to be a little tougher to aim in than a lot of the games I've played. It's probably more accurate. This one does have more kickback on certain weapons, and so it does make it harder to aim. Also, running while shooting is usually not a good idea because you just can't aim very well at all in this game. It's much more realistic as far as real life would go. It's not like a lot of the other games like Paladins where they basically assist you in aiming. There's some sort of aim assist going on. This one you have to be very accurate.
Match found.
Alright, here we go. Looks like we're in the bind map. I don't know how many maps there are. Here's the ones you start off with being able to use. Maybe I'll try this guy.
Just take a seat. I got this.
This guy's got a flame wall, a curveball, fireball, and being able to revive himself if he dies. Oh, and also if you do it and he runs out of time, then he wins. A site and B site, not sure which one we are.
No one die on me. We're all going home.
Got 800 right now, don't have much here. Let's go and get a ghost. And that's it for now. see on the map up there, there are red areas. That's basically where the other team can't go past until the timer runs down. So that's where we're expected to see people.
Our spike is down.
Sit still. Enemy spotted. Enemy
Message sent.
Okay.
Last player standing.
That didn't work.
I'll choke their sight.
Let's see, I got 2200 this time. I'll pick up a stinger. Ghost. Got some shields. We are the attackers, and so we're supposed to be pushing this spike.
I have the spike.
Why that all over? I'm terrible at this.
Headshot.
Last player standing.
There goes a spike. Wow, is this... So this is our only other person, and they're just standing here. That's great. Guess we just wait it out unless they can find this person.
30 seconds left.
Yep, I guess we're just sitting
10
here.
seconds left.
It stinks to have someone that's not moving around. There we go. Looks like we've got one teammate that's just not playing, so that kind of stinks.
Make them beg.
Alright, don't have much in the way of money here. What I did before. Just grab that and some light shields maybe. Looks like the spike is over there. The other person grabbed it.
watch and learn.
Careful now.
Well, I'm a terrible shot.
That's 3.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, one enemy remaining. We're actually up this time. And like I said in the practice, if we eliminate all the enemies, even if we don't plant the spike, we still win. But we did get a spike planted.
Spike planted. Enemy spotted.
That person's good.
Last player standing.
And this is not the gun for this.
My ultimate is
Get
not
out of
ready.
my way!
Yeah, we died.
Clutch.
I wonder, because it waited for them to defuse it. I guess if the spike is planted, then you also have to defuse it before, not just kill everybody. Let's try a sniper rifle this time. And a powerful gun there. Some heavy shields. There we go. Oh great, I have the spike. This is not good. I'm gonna die right away.
Let's turn this around, squad.
I don't even know. Can I plant this anywhere, or do I have to plant it somewhere? Ah.
Fire in the hole!
Darn it.
Last player standing.
Some sort of explosive. I don't know that character, so I wasn't sure what was coming. We totally lost. It looks like those A's and B's, that's where you have to put it, in one of those two. Let's try this again. Oops, I accidentally hit the E.
Time to take this
I don't know
hill.
if I can cancel this.
Careful now.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Wow, this thing just doesn't come down.
Last player standing.
Should have probably switched to my faster gun. We are really losing this time around. I wasted this every time. Alright, let's see. Get a better gun here.
Their hope is their poison.
Open up the sky!
Enemy spotted.
Last player standing.
Wow. No mercy.
I got your backs. Just, you know, from the front.
The shield things don't seem to work very well. And yeah, I keep accidentally hitting E when I'm trying to go forward. Just be able to nudge it, but it's enough to get this fireball out.
Get out of my way!
Careful now.
Enemy spotted. Our is down.
Enemy spotted.
Last player
Really?
standing.
I can't even hit the thing? They are a little bit overkill. Let's maybe try something heavy here. Try Ghost.
Let's go.
Not shoot with anything.
Enemy spotted.
Imposter killed.
That's a lot better one.
Still got it.
Nice healing move.
One enemy remaining.
Nice, we won one. It's a miracle.
Poison orb emitting.
Finally. This is how I like to win.
Let's see. Did that person have judge? No, I don't think so. Oh, the areas just like I did.
Multiple enemies spotted.
Oh. Dude, I can't hit anything. It's like my bullets don't go and hit people at all.
Last player standing.
Multiple enemies spotted.
Yeah, we're dead. We're so dead. The first to win this is basically for this person to
One enemy remaining.
take all of them down, which seems improbable, but that was pretty awesome. You got 50 seconds to take them all. Oh, nice.
Easy.
That was amazing.
I'll outshine all their radiance.
Let's see. Let's try a shotgun maybe. See what that gives us. Don't have as many shots and it's probably a lot slower. I'll find out here in a little bit. But it should do a lot more damage.
Careful now.
Come on, someone snuck up behind me.
Get out of my way!
Enemy spotted.
Stand down.
Nice shot.
Down you go.
Last player standing.
Okay. We're dead. Unless this guy's amazing. I didn't even get a chance to try and shoot my shotgun. Well, that was a bad call, taking the knife out.
Pay attention. Might learn something.
Alright, let's see. Ares, a ghost. I don't want that. You can take it. Okay. The little viper person or whoever that is took it.
You know what to do. I see multiple enemies.
Careful now.
Last player standing.
Darn it. That is a pretty good ability to be able to block people's sight. They're shrouded.
Last round in the half.
If you saved, spend it.
Oh, spin the... Let's get a big, huge gun. I think I'm the worst on our team, but it's hard to tell because pretty much everyone on our team sucks. Either that or the other team is really good. Though there were a couple of clutch plays there by a couple of the people on our team, so it's not everything's bad.
Enemy spotted.
Careful now.
Opponent killed.
Look sharp.
One enemy remaining.
Enemy spotted. Spike planted.
Hey, we might win this one.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know where that enemy is, but if the spike goes through, then that's fine. That was my ultimate. Put me back.
Last player standing.
Going up.
Okay, so the spike takes out even us, but we won
I'm
because
kind
the
of
Switching
spike
sides.
worked.
right now. Y'all better keep up.
Alright, so now we're defenders. 3-9. That's terrible. Ooh, no money at all. Let's take a ghost.
Reloading.
So this one we just gotta keep him from planting it. Yeah, I got no money at all here. Switched into walking. A little slower, but it's quieter. And with this kind of a gun, I kind of have to be quiet. That didn't help.
Spike planted.
Enemy spotted.
This person's gonna die, I'm sure.
Last player standing.
Yeah. Okay, well that was bad.
Burn bright, Phoenix.
Let's see. Stinger. Yeah, that'll work. They liked this side last time.
Careful now.
Spike planted.
My ultimate's not ready.
Last player standing.
I can't aim worth anything. Yep, didn't work on that one.
I'll teach them to respect their elders.
Alright. I do actually like these SMGs. Let's try
Reloading.
this one here. And I don't really use these, but I'll keep my normal one. Give me some shields. There we go.
Let's go.
Careful now.
One down.
Oh man.
Multiple enemies.
Spotted. Spike spotted.
Last player standing.
One player versus 3. Where's the other player? He usually switches to show the other player. Oh, it's
Spike
connected.
planted.
That's great. It looks like the timer goes away as long as the spike is planted. It's basically just a countdown for the spike itself. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. Well, the team was
Match
eliminated,
point.
so maybe that's what it was.
We got this.
Yeah, first to 13. We don't have this. I don't know, let's try the Odin. It's all or nothing at this point. Big, huge gun. Looks like we got a lot of people that come over here all the time. This out for now.
Careful now.
Yep, people out here.
Fire in the hole!
Spike planted.
Oh, great.
Spotted.
Oh, let's go!
Terminated.
Enemy spotted.
Darn it. Well, that's it. Looks like we're gonna lose this one too, but yeah, that spike is.
Last player standing.
There's no way.
I can't die here.
Not enough time
Attackers win.
to defuse it.
One enemy remaining.
Alright, well, we lost that game. But that's fine. I haven't won a game yet. I've only played 2. So, it's something I'm going to have to get used to. Looks like they have the MVPs and stuff there. Played unlocked free agents. I got a spray. Don't even know how to use sprays at this point. Recruit card. Sure, why not? I'll equip it. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like there's different quests and stuff too. Use your abilities, 5,000 XP. Purchase shields, need to purchase another 18 shields it looks like. Let's see, summary. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how to interpret all that, but it doesn't look good. Wow. So the green is on our team, I guess, and the red is the other team. We had a lot lower scores than anyone else except for their Cup of Noodles person. Their Cup of Noodles person was really not good, I think. But everyone else made up for it, I guess. Huh. This is just me, my performance against these people. 2 kills. Oh, really? I killed them twice? I didn't even know I had that many kills. Interesting. Died a lot of times with this person, X-Gunner. X-Gunner was good. I saw that person's name multiple times. Alright, well, that's that. Just first impressions here. Seems like a really fun game, but you do have to be pretty good at aiming, which I typically am not, but I should be able to get some practice in on this. You know, probably off camera for a little while here, figure out what's going on. I'm going to see if I can get the other Greenland Gamers to join in, see if they like this kind of a game, and yeah, we'll probably be posting more stuff about Valorant in the near future. Go ahead and subscribe to be able to see those that content. Also, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the game. Have you played it yourself? Flame me, you know, because I suck. Whatever, just leave a comment. But you have a great day.